spring cleaning. Everyone in our audience will be taking home an assortment of Greenworks natural plant-based and biodegradable cleaners, including cleaning wipes, an all-purpose cleaner, and a new addition to the Greenworks line, dishwashing detergent pack. This makes so many of our viewers happy. We like to clean, so enjoy. Get that spring cleaning going on. We've got an audience question right now. This one came in from Annette, so I'm going to rely on both of you to help her because she's looking for some curb appeal from Eric. She's looking for an update to what she calls her ugly honey oak kitchen from Kimberley. Okay, she said it, not me. I think it's kind of cute. So let's start with the exterior, Eric, of Annette's house. What are you thinking might work for her? Well, it looks kind of nice.
Yes, so it looks like a very brand new house, and it looks like it's in, you know, a nice neighborhood and all of that.
It's a nice shape.
I think what a lot of people, when they're looking at curb appeal, they think they need to add to the house as it is. And really, I think what you need to do is plan why you don't find it appealing. So I think what part of the problem is there's this tiny little garden here, which doesn't have plants in it, so she'd obviously put plants in it.
It's a mulch garden is what that's called.
Yes, mulch.
I'm familiar with the mulch garden. Sometimes they last for years.
And the step turns right onto the driveway.
Yeah.
Right? And then she's actually using her lawn with chairs and things. So I think what you need to do is do a much bigger build-up. So I'm saying take out that sidewalk. Taking out the sidewalk is not a huge expense, and put in stones that bring that sidewalk way further out. So that little mulch garden that was here becomes a nice big garden and makes a statement. So that you can put a rock in it, you can put 3 bushes in front of it, then 3 medium ones, then a nice Japanese maple, so that you get some texture, some color. Layers. Maybe there's some grasses that look great in the fall, then you can throw in some pine boughs during the winter. You get some landscape lighting in it. So you're condensing all of your efforts in this one area, and really your only major kind of construction expense is redoing your walkway. You could even then put another garden on the other side of that walkway if you wanted to, you know, get more ambitious.
Right. Okay, balance it out a little bit. That looks lovely. So let's get to the kitchen now.
Can I share your
Kimberly?
easel?
So she's got a real problem with the honey oak. The honey-colored oak there.
Yep, and you can see the kitchen is also beautiful like the house, so there's nothing wrong with how it's functioning, I assume, from the question. But maybe it's a heavy, maybe it's feeling like it's too heavy. So one of my favorite go-to colors for kitchen cabinetry is Simply White, OC 117. I think that's going to make a big difference. And of course, when you talk about painting your kitchen cabinets, it's 80% preparation work. So if your husband's going to do this or your best friend's going to do it, that's great, but make sure 80% of their time is spent on getting every bit of gloss off the existing cabinets so you get a nice clean finish with the new paint color. I think that'll be dramatic, and then change the hardware. Up above the cabinets as well, you can see there's a gap. In a perfect world, I'm not a big fan of the gap because there's just dust up there. I imagine little dust bunnies that come out at night when I'm sleeping, and so I'm that fool who's on a ladder making sure it's clean back there even though nobody will know. Anyway, I love to put rope lighting back there. Very inexpensive Home Depot or big box store. Go and get yourself some rope lighting.
So that way you can see the dust bunnies.
So you can see the dust. You knew exactly where I was going. How did you know? And then anything at eye level is going to be important. So now you've got these Simply White cabinets, wouldn't it be nice to get a beautiful backsplash? And since there's nothing really tying you to one color or another in the existing space, you know, go with something that you love, a fairly small scale because you don't have a lot of space. And then she didn't ask for this, but this is what happened. You invite us into your house and we're going to find other things.
This is what happens.
You can see the family room adjacent, and I'm assuming that that's a room that you may be watching television in. I would love to see that done in a darker color like Metropolis or something like that, just to give some depth and layering to the house so it doesn't just feel like one color throughout the whole space.
It is something to consider. It's always what can you see out that door, because you want to have some kind of continuity or something that's going to help each space look its best.
That's right. So that was Annette, right, who wrote in?
That was Annette.
So Eric and I are going to, we'll come.
Yeah, so they're going to come to your house, Annette, wherever you live.
Eric will paint those cabinets for you.
Eric's going to
I will make sure he does.
I'll just prep and you can do the final.
Okay, I'm in.
80% prep.
80%
so why
prep.
not? Let's go to break. We're coming up.